Um. Okay, that's never happened before. All right.
And we're back.
All right. Well, folks, welcome to the Vybe Podcast. Season 2, episode, whatever this is.
Who knows?
Yeah, we're here today with a really cool artist and guest, and someone that I'm excited to find out more about. But before we get that, I'm YBK, your host today, and we got
Co-host.
Yeah,
Ostentatious.
right, co-host. Yeah.
Here we go.
And with us today, we have the one and only Marshall. Want to introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, I'm Marshal Riley, Winnipeg singer, songwriter, producer, video editor.
Cool.
Just creative guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
you do some videography too.
Yeah. I mean, y'all saw me with the Rangers.
Yeah.
just now.
Yeah.
I film a lot. I film a lot of their promos that they do for their shows. I film and edit those. Yeah.
Nice.
But you're not trying to do it by trade. It's just more of a convenience thing.
I mean, it's interesting because like I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I do have fun with editing. Even when I was in film school, whenever we would make our short films, and like when we'd get to the editing stage, everyone else is like, do I have to do this? Do I have to do this? I was the only one that was like, this is my favorite part. I love this.
Yeah.
Right. Do you find you enjoy more the editing process just as much as the like creating process?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, it feeds well until hand in hand, like video editing and like music production kind of go hand in hand because like you're sitting down with like a piece of work and like all the stuff's like well, like, I mean, you're with music production, like, with music production and work with working in a DAW and working in a video editor, there's overlap there, like,
I see what you mean.
You're sitting down and getting all the details. You know?
I mean, like editing a music video, you have to work on both like the visual and the music at the same time. Or, like, making a movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
I've seen folks who like work in the movie industry and just see them like working on movies. I'm like, that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually did do I've done a couple soundtracks mainly for like short films, but
cool.
There's one film that I actually did a soundtrack for recently. I don't know if you guys know I work for a YouTuber actually. Do you guys know Jack's Films?
I'm not familiar.
YouTuber from California, and he's
cool.
Shout out to Jack. He one of his other, because he has like a team of editors, right? One of his other editors actually stars in this movie. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name.
Is that Jack's Films, JACKS or
JACKS? Yeah, Jack's Films. Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness, why am I forgetting the name? Oh my goodness, Degradable. Degradable's the movie.
Okay.
It's a movie. It's this weird, like, kind of stoner comedy sci-fi, like,
okay.
But it's like stylized like this, like an old 50s movie, and like I did the soundtrack for it, and that was my first time doing like a big soundtrack for anything, and it was super fun, super fun process. I got one of my friends who's classically trained vocalist to like lay down some like really like operatic vocals and everything.
Wow. Yeah.
It was so fun. And actually the movie actually got screened. It's an independent movie, but like it got screened in like Spain. I got screened in Spain. It actually played at. I wish I could have been able to see this. I got played at the Chinese Theater in LA, which is I've been there. I went there. I went to LA like I think over a decade ago, and it's like an iconic place. And like when I learned that it was playing there, I was like, shit, oh man.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to curse on the podcast?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
No, you're good.
But yeah, no, making soundtracks, I mean, I haven't done it too much, but like it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Just hearing you like speak about it, you sound just as passionate as you do when you talk about music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's really awesome, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of folks never find that one thing. It seems like you found it in multiple ways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to do soundtracks the rest of I'm a songwriter, I'm a composer, but more of a songwriter. Like I actually I've been it's funny. I've been doing the piano more, writing a lot more songs on piano. Like if y'all hear the songs that I have out right now, Midnight Blue and For a Girl, they're both very like, you know, acoustic guitar, very folksy, but like I've been writing a lot of piano stuff recently, inspired by, I mean, because I was actually the first instrument I ever learned, basically. It was that and ukulele. But like, yeah, it's just like, it's so funny. Like inspiration comes from like, from places you least expect it. You know, like I literally started writing a bunch of songs on piano, literally because like my piano was in like my basement because we had to like move it out of the way because we were hosting like a little party there. We didn't want a bunch of, you know, drunk people knock the piano over, and I just brought up the piano and like just to like, I want the piano in the living room again, and I literally just sat down and just started writing a song just like that. Wow. Excuse me. But
piano was my first instrument too. I remember I used to take piano lessons when I was a kid, but I've definitely fallen out of touch with instruments lately, more focused on vocals and writing, but
fair enough.
It's fun.
My first piano teacher was kind of weird. Like he like, all he did was like he didn't buy these books. He made us buy like piano books. I was like, do this, do that, learn that, do that. Okay, cool. And like, he was just very like, wow, dude.
Not invested.
I've learned so much.
Yeah.
And he would always like leave his coffee there. He would come by, do the bare minimum, leave his coffee here.
Yeah.
It's just, and like, I mean, I learned a little bit, but later in life, I actually got another teacher. I think it was actually during the pandemic. This music teacher, Heidi Corte. Shout out to Heidi Corte. She's basically the reason why I am writing songs now.
Man,
like,
it's not even your fault. Your microphone is falling.
Oh my goodness.
Tighten. Stay. It did that to me last time. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Heidi.
Heidi Corte.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's the best. She is literally the reason. Actually, I learned. Bless you.
Thank you.
Literally, like, funnily enough, the reason I know guitar was because I was in a production of Mamma Mia, the musical Mamma Mia, and I played the character in Mamma Mia, Harry Headbanger, who was a former punk rocker, and I played was it Thank You for the Music by ABBA. I had to learn that on guitar. That was the first song on guitar I ever learned. And then you know, from there, like, you know, once I learned guitar, it was like everything else fell into place. I started writing more songs. I started, you know, getting more interested in like music production specifically. Like once I fell down the Logic Pro hole, I never came back. But oopsie. Sorry about that.
I'm actually trying to start learning Pro Tools soon, just so I can expand my repertoire of DAWs and audio mixing knowledge. Okay, that's never happened before. All right,
and we're back.
12 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about his first song that he lands playing for Mamma Mia character.
Sorry?
It sounds like your interest in music is a little bit diversified. You were talking a bit about opera, you're talking a bit about rock, talking a bit about ABBA. So you have like varied interests in music?
Yeah, I mean, I am a music enjoyer. Like I don't really have like boundaries on what I mean, I used to.
Do you have a favorite genre?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess like I wouldn't even like, even though I could categorize my music as indie folk, or like I would categorize it like indie folk rock, or I also call it like Beatles at home. The way that's what I call it. But I don't know what I would say my favorite genre is. I mean, I have like favorite artists. Like I mean, I grew up on the Beatles. Like I was. One of my biggest influences was Ben Folds. I don't know if y'all know Ben Folds. Billy Joel as well was another early. Okay. That's my mom. My mom introduced me to Billy Joel when I was younger. But in terms of genre, I just like. I think I just like singer-songwriter stuff. I just love songwriting as a craft,
right?
And as a like as like it's a deep, deep, deep passion of mine to not only like write songs, but like I'll like be obsessed with a song for like a month just because like I'm obsessed with how beautifully it's written or like the production. Like I
know what you mean.
Yeah, just get very like analytical about it just because like I just love the craft of songwriting and like production too.
Right.
Like there's one song that I've been really obsessed with recently was Queen, Love of My Life.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know that song. It is like it's a song that really makes it, specifically the live version when it's just Freddie Mercury and Brian May on like Freddie Mercury singing and Brian May just on solo like 12-string guitar. And it is such a powerful like emotional experience with just it's just stripped back to just like bare essentials like that. And like sometimes I again, music production, it's my bread and butter, but like sometimes stripping back a song like that to just its bare essentials can give a song a new life, you know. That version of that song is my favorite. Like I love the studio recording. It's got a lot of great like vocal, I mean Queen, you know, they're known for their their dramatics, their vocal harmonies, everything, but like just stripping it back to the bare essentials like that, I think sometimes is the best choice.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. Sorry, that was a roundabout way to say like favorite genre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love everything.
The way you speak about music, like did you grow up like in a musical family and a musical
definitely.
household? Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that where the love comes from?
Yeah, no, my dad is actually he's a jazz singer.
Oh, phenomenal.
No, I would go to a lot of his gigs where he'd just sing, you know, all the, like classic jazz, like, you know, Frank Sinatra, all those guys. But like, Count Basie, but yeah, I grew up with, you know, a very musical family. Actually, it's a fun story. One time, you know, actually, well, not one time, anytime, as a kid, anytime that I would go to see a movie, and the credits would roll, I would dance to the music in the credits down the aisle as a kid. Yeah, so very much grew up as a musical child, and then I was enrolled into I started going to M2Ip quite a bit. I don't know what that is. Oh, Manitoba Theatre for Young People. Got you. In the Forks, yeah.
I know. Okay,
oh my gosh, I that place basically raised me. Like that was the like musical foundation, that entire building. Like I spent years and years and years just like doing so many different like classes, courses, like summer things or whatever. Like I saw so many shows, I was in so many shows. Like I said, that's where I was in the production of Mamma Mia back in the day. Like that place raised me. That place was where I really truly found my love of music, and where I basically became a theater kid. Yeah. No.
So did you do any acting then?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I did some acting in high school.
Yeah. I don't think any of that is publicly available online. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. No,
same here.
Yeah. No, I actually recently watched. Not recent. I think it was like. I found the because we got like DVD copies of the live shows we would do, and this wasn't even like an MTYP show I did. It was something in my It was a show I did in high school. Shout out Vincent Massey.
You went to Massey?
I went to Massey.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I went to FRC, but I had a lot of like Massey friends.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. No, we had a production of Happy Days.
Okay.
Happy Days the musical, and I played the lead, Richie Cunningham.
Okay.
And I remember I was so proud of that show, like going into it, and like even when I was doing the show, I was having so much fun. And I watched back, it was just the first song of that show, and like the dancing, and I'm watching it like. Were we that off pitch? Were we that like? Was our dancing like? We looked tired. We looked so like we're half-assing the whole thing. It was like, this isn't what I remember. It's like when you're young, things seem like so much bigger and like and it's like I shut it off after 15 minutes. Like, I can't handle this. This is
it's like you go in thinking you're gonna have a nostalgic moment that you enjoy so much, and then you're just like, damn, I was cringe.
That's the risk you take when looking back at old stuff. Like,
this is true.
Oh my gosh,
this is the way.
I am actually one thing y'all should know about me is I am I told you I work for a YouTuber, Jack's Films, right? But I myself am also a YouTuber. Marshall does stuff, and I actually blew up like pretty big in like 2017 when I was still in high school.
Oh yeah.
And because I was I was a teenager when I first got my big hint of success. I have put out a lot of cringe onto the internet that just can never go away. Like there's a whole like rabbit hole of like stuff I put out on the Marshall Does Stuff channel, and it's just there. I can't take it down.
You know what's funny about that is like it's cringe till it's not. It's cringe.
Oh, yeah.
It's cringe until you make it, and then suddenly it's not cringe. Isn't it funny how that works?
Oh, good times.
You know what I mean?
Times.
There's so much cringe stuff on. When you think about it, like content that blows up and gets millions of views, that's cringe content. Like people like acting and being fake.
Y'all remember?
At least you're staying
kid?
true to you, right? And not just trying to clickbait the world.
I was just having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just the thing. Yeah. No, my relationship with my YouTube channel has always been. Yeah, I got big doing like Reddit videos. Did you guys ever see those back in the day, like 2017, 20? Yeah, no, that was what I got big doing, and then I made oh my gosh, like the thing is, people basically only watch those videos on my channel. I would like put out other stuff and I didn't see.
That's tough.
I didn't. Yeah, no, well, I didn't see it, I didn't see at the time that I was like.
But that's the struggle that a lot of YouTubers talk about. Yeah, is that like the content, the content you want to do versus the content that's doing well.
Yeah, it's hard to wrestle like the two, and like I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't. Do it. I eventually I made this is. I don't want to bring the mood down, but like this was the stupidest thing I ever did in my career. Like I basically like line in the sand, stopped doing Reddit videos, and it tanked my channel. It completely tanked it. Like and. Yeah, it's just been weird and frustrating ever since. I did put out a new video actually the other day on the channel, and it's it's doing okay, but like, yeah, but no, it's weird. Like my YouTube channel has brought me a lot of great moments. Actually, it's the reason why I met my current girlfriend. Actually,
okay,
she started watching.
Shout out.
Yeah. She started watching the videos and just and we eventually just became great friends, and then. Just kind of realized, wait, we like each other a lot. Yeah.
Hey, good for you, man. That's awesome.
But at the same time, it's been like the fall off was not fun.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough, man. Like,
but
I could kind of relate in terms of content a little bit. In the sense like I always kind of wanted to be like make like short format content, about like just like daily life things and just like gym life, or like especially like in high school, man. Like, man, me and my high school guys, we used to have like good times, bro. Like throwing house parties, going to bush parties, like just like just doing what teenagers do. You know what I mean? Just being outside, and like I always wanted to make content about that. Like I used to on Snap, and it's like I had a little taste of what it's like, because like I had like 5,000 followers on Snap, and like that doesn't seem like a lot now, but like 6 years ago that was a lot. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't.
I think it's a lot now too.
There wasn't a lot of like Snapchat content creators back then. Now that's an actual thing, but it's like back then they weren't. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, like I lost access to that account. And I can't like get that account back, man. And I'm like, man, it's tough. And like I've been trying to like rebuild my new account, bro. It's been like 5 years, man. And it's like, bro, I can't even crack 1,000. So it's like, that's my way I can relate to you. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's tough.
It's crazy because like it feels like such a weird part of my past. But it's not even like my past. Like it's still going. It's like. It's just weird part of my life to say like, I just casually have a bunch of videos that have like millions of views.
Right.
It's like, how do I bring that up in conversation?
Right.
I have a YouTube channel that is just under 400,000 subscribers. Like it feels like such a humble brag, Yeah.
It's like okay, low flex, bro.
Yeah. It's like, I have that, but I mean, it's whatever.
That's really cool though, because like, if you ever want to get back into content that you truly love, you have like this groundwork of like if you ever want to rebrand the channel, right?
Yeah.
The audience is there.
Yes and no, because the thing is like, this is also another thing. Is like whenever I put out a new video, I lose more subscribers.
Right.
Because like I guess people see the notification and they're like, like, oh, I'm still subscribed to him.
Right.
Because like they subscribed to me back in the day for one thing, and then
Right.
It's just weird, man. YouTube's
Yeah.
weird. YouTube is really weird.
I feel like algorithms in general are just really, really weird, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to crack it.
You know what though? You might lose a lot, but you'll keep the ones that actually want to be there for your content, and it's good for the long term health of your account, right? Because
True.
I don't know.
It's mixed. Like I hear stories about people too on Instagram that when they change their brand a little bit and they want to do something different, they lose tons of subscribers.
Fact.
And you hear this from girls too who are like posting like sexualized content and then they want to switch to more serious content. They lose so many followers. But it's like, hey, you want to like switch your image, you want to switch who you are, you got to trim the fat in a sense, right?
I mean, I've gotten that comment quite a bit, but it's like I never really figured out how to handle it. It's just been really difficult, like figure out like what do I do now? You know,
hey, that's
like,
fair.
I'm starting to figure it out now. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm putting out music. Why I'm doing shows now.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to create a new path forward. It's like I'm just trying to like I have this channel and like I'm doing what I can with it, but like I really just want to work on a new path forward, and I mean, that's all I can do really.
Yeah,
like, I've realized, oh man, this past year has just been a real like path of like realizing like I'm 26. I have so much that I thought I would have done by now, and I'm like, why don't I? And it's like, why don't I just start? Like, why don't I just start doing it?
You have so much ahead of you too.
I know.
But I know exactly what you mean too. I'm 25, bro. Like, so it's like I know exactly what you mean in the sense like it's like, I want to be a doer, not just like someone. It's like, oh, these are the things I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying that, actually like, yo, I did this. I am doing this. You know what I mean? Right? I feel that so much.
I get stuck in my own head with things. Like I get stuck in my own head of like how I want it to be and like, oh, I want to do this and that and that. Yeah. But I'm not doing anything to get to that position.
You just got to start.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
you just gotta, like, and this is something too, like Austin's been like getting really good at, and like it's something that like I think it's like inspiring for me. It's just like just do it. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to like be like the 100% execution you want or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like start. You know what I mean?
No,
and like and that's something we've done with this channel too. Like I mean, for a long time we were thinking about it with
we were talking about it.
Yeah, should we wait till we have cameras or like till we could afford a camera person?
Yeah.
Like, there was always this. And
there was always film on your phone.
There was always a reason.
There was always a reason why we didn't start. And then like once we started, like I remember like last year going out for the first time and people were like, yo, you guys are the podcast guys, right? I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like I'm no longer an artist, man. I'm a podcast guy.
I didn't expect people to know what we were actually even doing. But the thing too is like my thing is, so a couple years ago I started trying to get into like talking head content and like reviewing my own songs and like trying to come up with ideas and like studying it, and I posted on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
I remember.
And I was posting all over the place, and then one day I just looked at it and I was like, this is not the type of content I want to do. Deleted everything from every platform, took down all my music, took down everything for a whole year, started working on Vybe Network, so that sort of filled my time. And then just recently, a couple weeks ago, you know what? I'm going to start posting again, and I'm going to post simple content that showcases my verses and my hooks that I like. And I'm not going to look at, I'm going to look at metrics, but I'm not going to care about views. I'm not going to care about likes. I'm just going to post it and keep doing it and keep doing it and come up with better ideas.
Facts.
And you know what? You have to get to that point in your mind where you know that like what you're doing is what you want to do and that you enjoy doing, right? So it's very complex. It's very complex when you get that feeling of pressure.
Well, obviously it's a harder decision when you have like a bigger platform, right? Because it's like
there's more
because
eyes
you're gonna risk like looking like starting from scratch, you know what I mean, by losing a bunch of followers, right? But it's like I agree with you though in the sense that like, man, you got to like curate the environment and like of the type of like content you want to make, and like once it's there, like the audience will come. Like all it takes is one video, right? To reach the right audience, or like, you know what I mean? And like the algorithm works against you too, man. It's like if you start off as a gym guy and then you want to switch like to something else, like the algorithm is just gonna keep recommending you to gym people for so long until like, you know what I mean, like it finally switches over. So it's like it's a struggle, bro.
And you know, it's crazy. One of the biggest things. It feels stupid to say this, but I almost kind of wish that I had it harder. Because, like, when I blew up on... I know that's, again, very much a humble brag. But
Yeah.
like the thing is, when I blew up on YouTube all those years ago, like you said, it came out of nowhere. Like it was just one video that just
Exactly.
it just blew up. But the thing is, like, I gained, because like, again, I was like 17
Yeah.
when these videos blew up. 17, 18, like late teens, like early
Right.
20s. Like my frontal lobe hadn't even developed yet, you know, like I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, when those videos blew up, it gave me the idea of like, oh, you know, I don't need to work to like, you know, like I can just put out whatever I want, you know, like,
Right.
and like, you know, people will watch it. Like
Right.
I didn't really, like, obviously I was putting effort into the videos I was making. I was having fun with them, but like
Right.
it didn't feel like effort, because
Right.
like it was just came so naturally to me.
Right.
And it gave me this idea of like, oh, you know, like I can just have fun with it. I don't need to work. Like, and then the thing is, like, after a while, like I started to realize like, hey, you know, I kind of want to do this, you know, full time. I want to do this more. I want to be a content creator.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll switch over. You know, I can stop doing the Reddit videos and, you know, start doing, you know, new content. And I remember there was one specific video that I put out. It was this music video of this. It was a Christmas song. It was a comedy Christmas song or whatever. Again, I used to do comedy music.
Right.
But I remember I put that video out, and it bombed. It completely bombed, and it like made me like it scared me. It like I saw that bomb and it like scared me. I was like, oh
Right.
my gosh, like what am I gonna do? And I immediately was like, okay, back to the old stuff. And then, but the thing is, there's that inkling thing in the back of my head of like, but I want to do more. There's so much more I want to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it both sides just were combating in my head until like it resulted in me like, you know,
Yeah.
again, like quitting Reddit videos, and then you know all that stuff happened, and like
For me, looking at that from like a business side, like I just my one take would be like, man, like you could keep that one channel for just the Reddit stuff, and you know that's just like your bread and butter. But you could create other channels where
No,
you could just be you.
that's
You know what I mean?
one of my it's kind of my plan. That's
Yeah.
kind of my plan, honestly. Like I have another channel.
It's like bills gotta get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, I don't. This is like depressing. I don't
No,
wanna,
no.
Like I'm being real here. Like
Nah.
I'm in a. I want to emphasize. I'm in a better place than I was years ago. I'm on ADHD medication. I'm looking at getting counseling. I'm in a better place now.
That's
I
what's
want to
up.
like if I want to anyone listening, anyone watching this podcast, like if you're in a place like me where you feel like you are stuck, you are creatively, mentally stuck. It's very easy to get stuck in those places, and it's very hard to get out of those places. But the thing is, the way that I was able to get out of it is the realization, like, again, like I turned 26 and I just realized like I need to show up for myself. You know, if I don't show up for myself, then no one else will. Right? Like
Bars,
I wrote
bros.
a whole
Bars,
I
bars.
wrote a whole song about this.
That's
about
what's
like
up.
feeling stagnant.
Yeah.
It was called People Keep Moving. As like it's just about the feeling of like seeing people be more it's really just about like, you know, jealousy. Like seeing people do better than you, then like wondering why you're not doing the things that they're doing. But like the song is also like kind of a conversation of like I wrote one half of the song in one place of like, why am I not doing this? Why am I? And then I wrote the other half like in a more like positive mental state, where it's like, well, you know, if I want these things, then I should work for them, work towards them. It sounds such simple advice, but like, you know, you can take advice like that for granted. You know, like you can take advice like that for, like, you know, you can hear that like. Some people say like, oh, you know, just do this, like, and it's like, yeah, I'll do that, and then, you know, it just falls by the wayside because like
Yeah.
you take, like it's like, yeah, I know that is a thing that I should be doing.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah.
You can take all this advice, but
Man.
like, yeah.
3 things I wanna touch on about that, and hopefully I don't forget any of them.
Hey, and then it's my turn.
All right, so I'll pass the baton.
Yeah.
Get what a guy.
I have so much to. I have so much to say.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. All right. Maybe we'll go back and forth.
Do your thing. Do your thing. No, do your thing.
Okay. First, I want to say it's like, man, when you talk about like that jealousy part, like personally, I feel like jealousy is not a negative thing. I feel like being jealous is not a negative thing. I think acting upon jealousy, like, I think
emotions
when it becomes like kind of more so like envy, what I mean? Right? Then it becomes like a negative thing. But like jealousy, I think like emotions are just like information, right? To like tell you like how you're feeling on the inside. And I think like, and also like when you're jealous about someone, like I think there's two parts of it. There's the part that leads to envy where it's like, you know what, like fuck that person, you know what I mean? Right? And then there's the part where that like leads to like kind of like emotional awareness of like, man, like, like why am I envious of this? Like why am I feeling this way? It's like it's not because you don't want them to like not be in that situation. It's not like you don't think they deserve that. It's like you also want to be in that situation, right? And it's like, and like a part of that like inspires you, but also makes you aware of your shortcoming, right? In a sense, right? Right. And so it's like with that jealousy thing, like I feel that because like when you process as information, you don't make it about the other person, you make it about you, right? Then like I feel like that's when like the real like growth and learning comes.
Absolutely, that's kind of where I am now.
And like, and when you touch on the point of like, taking the time to like show up for yourself, you know what I mean, and like and going through counseling, that stuff we could talk about, or we can relate on that a lot.
We talk about that all the time behind closed doors, bro.
Literally going to therapy, you know what I mean, like, and like therapy is something I just started doing as well, like in the past year. But it's like your point about like about showing up for yourself, you know what I mean, with my therapist, like help me understand, like self-abandonment, you know what I mean, it's something that a lot of people do, right? Where you like
I've been there.
Constantly like put other people's needs and wants above yourself, you know what I mean, like, and make yourself feel less than, or like make yourself like feel like undeserving, so you have to like be deserving of certain things. So you like overcompensate, and you chase, and you like over explain, and you over apologize, and you do all of these things just to feel deserving, right?
You're speaking to my heart, man. You're
Speaking
speaking right to me.
That's what I'm saying. But like we could get into those kind of conversations. I think it's healthy, you know what I mean? Society to have those kind of conversations, right? And
this isn't a podcast anymore, it's a therapy session.
Yeah, it's funny. We said that.
That's a joke we make on every episode.
We said that last time too.
Oh man.
But that's what I wanted to say, man.
Here's my
thank you for sharing that, bro.
Yeah, of course,
real shit.
Hey, I'm a songwriter, I have to be vulnerable.
Facts.
My theory on jealousy, okay, because I'm a very philosophical thinker. I like to think about the human condition and these issues a lot.
Same here.
My theory on jealousy is jealousy, when jealousy becomes harmful, it's just the unwillingness to do what you have to do to achieve what you want, because jealousy wouldn't exist if we had what others had, and the reason we don't have what others have is because we're not really willing to do the steps that we need to achieve those things.
Not always, but I get what you're saying.
Although like you say, some people are more privileged than us, so there is that factor that we really can't,
and some people are less privileged than us.
That we really can't overcome. But the thing is, like, with like reshaping your mentality, it's like cognitive conditioning. It doesn't happen overnight. It really is like a lifelong journey of like replacing these negative feelings with gratitude and waking up every day trying to feel gratitude. Or
even like learning like techniques to like overcome like lack of like motivation, or like, you know what I mean, like just like procrastination and all this stuff, like replacing bad habits with good habits, you know what I mean? There's a really good book on that, it's called the 7 what's it called, by Covey 7 ways of highly efficient people, something like that, but and like it talks about just like, like replacing a habit takes like 6 weeks, bro. Like the first 2 weeks is just like becoming aware of the habit. The next 2 is actually actively trying to change the habit, right? So like catching yourself in the moment, and then the last 2 is actually like learning to change the habit and replace it with something else, right?
And that's the thing about like people, like you said, like
cognitive work, bro.
People give you advice. You can't just like be like, oh, you gave me advice, I'm fixed. It's really like figuring out how to actually internalize, like
integrate
that so that your behavior and your mood gets affected. And like you said like, this is depressing. Well, you know what? Sometimes the reality of life is depressing.
Facts.
And you know what? That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
But
like,
I mean, the thing is, like, well, I didn't want to come onto this podcast and be like, just talk about, my, like, I didn't want to like, be like, talk about my my mental. I mean, I guess I don't know. I
Hey,
didn't know what to expect to come
but
here. And I
this-
didn't want to bring the mood down, but also like the thing is like I don't want people to take this as a depressing thing because like, I think we all go through this realization.
Exactly.
We all go through this, and it's healthy and it's good. And
Facts.
it's not a sad thing. I mean, it's hard to deal with. It's hard to come to terms with of like all these issues with yourself and all these things that are holding you back. But it's not. It's like from that realization, you can move forward. You
Amen.
can find a way forward, and that's been the last year of my life. There's actually a lyric in that song I was talking about. People keep moving, where it's the bridge. I really want to put that song out. It's like that song really, like writing that song really, I just was writing things that I needed to hear.
Facts.
Which was, there's one lyric in there is, good things are fought for only if you want more. It's time I step forward and go through that door. Because nobody else will if I just stand still. They'll pass me by going up the same hill. Which,
Facts.
Yeah, it's like that
Bars.
bridge. That's the bridge of the song. And like
That's
that alone was like, I was reading that bridge and like, man, maybe I should take my own advice here. Like this is like sometimes that's my most like pep talky song, you know? Sometimes you write songs for yourself. Yeah. Like there's actually a song, a Rangers song where there's it was I'm Enough, and there's a lyric.
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites of theirs. But like, there's a lyric in that song where it's like, I wrote this for you, and this one's you, but this one's for me.
Yeah,
it's like that's the vibe of that song of People Keep Moving for me.
Man, that's beautiful. I want to touch on a few more things before we move on. With this podcast, we literally try not to have it like too structured because we want it to flow and we want it to be natural,
like a real conversation.
Yeah, and like us and I, we're very big on like not filtering or like not hiding certain part of like, you know what I mean? Because like with social media, you only see like the wins, you only see like the good times.
It's a filtered reality.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We don't want our platform to be that. You know what I mean? So we love when conversations just like flow organically and like and go wherever they're supposed to go. You know. But just going back to one last thing I wanted to say, going back to that point of like a lot of times people could hear advice and like not take it or like not have the motivation or will or whatever the reason is. You know what I mean? A lot of people deal with trauma and differently, right? Like everyone deals with trauma differently. But like I feel like, you know, from someone who comes from like a third world country in quotes, you know, right? Like I feel like, you know, when you're living like your life in survival mode, you don't get the opportunity to like experience your mental health or like, you know what I mean, to acknowledge your mental health. You know what I mean, when all you think about is just surviving. And I think like, you know, that's a lot of the problem, you know what I mean? Like we were having this conversation with someone, like you don't actually gotta like grow up like and struggle to like go through like survival mode, you know what I mean? Like you could have a really good life and like still like be living in survival mode just for whatever reason it is, you know what I mean? It could be like, you know, issues with school or like at home or whatever, like internal crisis. But like, I feel like a lot of times why people like lack that motivation is just like because they're in survival mode, you know what I mean?
No, it's true.
And the first part out of that is just like acknowledging that, you know what I mean? And
absolutely,
like, and knowing that it's okay to feel that way, you know what I mean? But then, you know, you gotta like move on and like I said, climb up that hill, you know what I mean? And do the work, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's a very beautiful song. And this is my last point. Last point being, you know, with music is very like therapeutic, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Not just for like the listeners, right? But for like the person writing as well, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
sometimes you write what you want to hear, you know what I mean, or what you need to hear, you know what I mean? And I find and that's one of my favorite process about music, you know, just how therapeutic it is.
Yeah. I wanted to. How much time do we have left?
I think like half an hour.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can go for half an hour easy.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. I was just making sure. But like, I wanted to actually, I did have some things I wanted to talk about on this podcast. I have some exciting things that I have coming up. That song that I recorded for that Travel Manitoba ad. I think fun fact for the listeners, I recorded in this exact studio. I recorded the French version in this exact studio, which is funny. But that song, My Hometown, is coming out next month, May 28th.
Oh, fine.
Which is exciting. I'm doing a big show, big release show for that at the Osborne Tap House.
Oh.
So that's going to be fun. Yeah.
That's exciting. You got to send us those details.
For sure. Yeah.
That's really cool. Man, that's awesome. Well, tu parles en français? Like, do you speak French?
No.
No?
well, they just wanted the chorus, the ad agency, and the chorus is literally just my hometown, and they just I was just like, well, me and Derek figured out a way to say that in French that kind of made sense for like the context of like both the song and the ad.
Nice.
And so that was easy enough. So I just sung that over and over again, and layered because like it's harmonized as well, right? So just layered that over and over again.
Cool.
And a funny thing about that was one of the takes we were doing like some of the higher harmonies, and sometimes that could be hard for me, but and like I kept cracking on some of the lines and everything, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm really struggling here. And Derek was saying to me like, hey man, do you need like some water or something? I was like, actually, that might help me a lot. And he just grabbed me like a bottle of water, like took one sip and like nailed it in one take.
Damn.
It was cool. And that was my first time ever recording a song or anything in a studio.
Wow.
Ever was in this studio right
wow.
here. Yeah.
Man.
Because I do a lot of my, all my songs. I record all my songs. One of the reasons why I call myself Beatles at home is because I write and record and produce like all my music just in my basement, essentially, in my house. And like that's I think it's like bedroom
Same
pop.
with this guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
you haven't recorded at a studio yet, right?
I have not recorded at a studio.
Oh man. And the funny thing is, like, because like Derek, I don't know what mic he was using. It was like several $1,000 mic going through like some like the
top end equipment.
Yeah. And like because of that, the French version that we recorded sounds better than the one I recorded in English.
Yeah.
It's
that's why
funny.
he makes the big bucks.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, I'm really excited for that song to come out, and more songs in the future. I have a whole album on the way.
Yeah. So usually we get to a section where we ask our guests like, any upcoming shows, songs, or whatever you want to promote. So you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, I came into this wanting to talk about whatever, but also promote my stuff. But,
sure.
Yeah.
He's an artist, guys.
I am an artist.
Take notes. This is how it's done. You come prepared. All right.
Yeah. It's Marshall with one L, by the way.
No, we'll get there. At the end, we'll get you to shout out where
for
people
sure.
can
We
find
can
you.
get there. But I just talking about this album that I'm working on. I've recorded basically all of it years ago. It's just been sitting on my laptop gathering dust for a long time. But finally, I'm at a point. Yeah, I'm at a point because I needed someone to mix and master my stuff, and I'm getting. Do you guys know the sound guy at Tap House, Brett? He mixes. He's.
I met him.
You met him?
Yeah,
Brett.
met him.
He's great. He actually does do you know Solaire? Band Solaire?
Yeah.
Yeah. He mixed and mastered all their stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, and.
Fire.
Yeah, and
Emmanuel's in that band, Soleil, right?
Sorry?
Emmanuel's in that band.
Oh yeah, E-Man. Yeah, my good friend E-Man.
Man,
yeah.
Shout out E-Man.
Yeah, I just saw him today actually. We filmed a little promo.
Yeah, we were there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So funny thing, we were driving down. Was it Maryland, Sherbrooke?
Something like that.
One of those.
It was a handsome daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, and we ran into Marshall and Rangers.
Rangers, E-Man. Yeah.
And we just stopped and said hi.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
Small town things.
Yeah. But I'm getting where was that? What was that? Oh, Brett. Yeah, Brett. He's doing all that, and it's actually been I've been really struggling to find someone to really get a earthy kind of earthy, but it's a balance of earthiness, but also an amount of ambient, I don't an amount of reverb, I want
kind of rustic.
Rustic, yeah, it's a good word for it. Yeah, it's I want it to be both earthy, but some amount of space in the mix.
Kind of like bonfire music, but in a theater. You know?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a great description, actually. I mean,
Bro,
no, again,
I trust. I'm good at this.
Yeah. I mean, given that I'm a former theater kid.
Yeah. Because you want the reverb and amplification of being in a theater space.
Yeah.
Right? With all of the echoes, right? But you also want the warmth and rusticness of gathering around the campfire.
Exactly.
And, I know what you mean.
And it's funny because I struggle to call myself specifically a folk artist because I mean, yeah, acoustic guitar, I have like a very acoustic instruments, but like at the same time, I also, the song coming out in May has like a synth solo. It has like, it's more of a banger than my other two songs I have out, which are both like, slower ballads. I mean, there's nothing wrong with slow. I mean, I write a lot of slow songs, but like, I mean, it's like My Hometown is the name of the song.
Right.
And it's very much, I actually wrote it in the mindset of like, okay, how can I like write a song specifically to sound like poppy? I want it not as like to sell out or anything, just as an experiment.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I mean when I say like I love the craft of songwriting. Let's try and write something like this. Try and write in this style. And it's like even if I don't like fully end up in where I originally intended, it leads to interesting results, you know? Like, and I think writing, like trying to go for more specifically of a poppy direction actually really benefited the song quite a bit. Because I actually, it's funny that the song is going to be in a Travel Manitoba ad, because the lyrics are, I don't want to say they're like fuck you Winnipeg. They're more like, they're kind of critical of it. It's a balance of like, yeah, we love being here, but we're all very like lonely here.
Fair.
It's like a lot of like, I think there's one lyric was like, my hometown, not much goes down. There ain't much here to see or something. It's like, that album, the album that I'm working on is that it's a lot of like, I would describe it as very much like mixed feelings on Winnipeg, like it's kind of not even mixed feelings. Like it's the album explores like my kind of complicated feelings, growing up in Winnipeg and like how like that has shaped me as a person, Yeah. And like that song in particular is very much like kind of the yin yang I have in my mind about my own hometown,
I know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
I've lived in Winnipeg for the majority of my life.
Me too.
Yeah. But like I wasn't born and raised there,
Really?
I was born and raised like back home in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So I lived there for 11 years.
Yeah.
Before I moved here. But yeah, I think like one thing I've noticed is just like the 6 months winter, the lack of sun, it plays a big part to like the depression levels, what I mean? Like, trust me, when it's dark outside at 4 p.m., like you don't want to do anything with your life.
No, oh my gosh,
I mean? Like,
yeah.
And yeah, like I feel like even like for me, like as a black person, I had to start taking like supplements, and I mean vitamin D's and stuff, because
I take those. I need to take those more. Yeah. Yeah,
and like because actually like you don't realize how much like nutrients you miss. Like vitamin D, for example, like helps like what I mean with like your like how tired you feel all the time. You know what I mean? It helps. It helps in mood swings. You know what I mean? Like it helps with like testosterone levels. Like So I feel like a lot of people in Winnipeg are like vitamin D deficient, and they don't even know.
Yeah.
Like,
actually, excuse me, sir. My girlfriend, I'm in a long distance relationship. I don't know if I told you. Yeah, my girlfriend, she lives in Portugal.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like long.
Yeah, like that's like the other side of the world, bro.
Yeah, no, I went to.
It's like 10-hour difference.
6 hour.
6? Okay.
6 hour. No, that's not Japan.
Yeah,
that's more the 10-hour difference. But yeah, I went to. I actually went to Portugal.
Nice.
For the second time last year in August. It was really lovely, but the thing is, like, she does not like it in Portugal. She really does. She does not like the heat.
Right.
She does not like and it's crazy saying this, but like the housing market is terrible there. Even worse than here. Even worse than here.
Okay.
The job market is terrible there. Again, even worse than here. But the misogyny there, holy crap, it is bad. It is awful there. Like I don't want to like I'm speaking from one person's perspective one person
just shit in on the country.
But like it's from my limited perspective, it seems not great.
Right.
But like my point being is that she really wants to actually move to Canada. Like she actually really prefers, like actually one time she came to Winnipeg and she really she came in winter. She came to Winnipeg in winter and she really, really liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we'll see how you like it when you've experienced. It's like it's April and it's still snowing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we'll see that.
See, like if Winnipeg's winter was like 2 months, it'd be cute.
Even 3
Even
months.
3, yeah.
Like my ideal winter would be like February, or no, sorry, November, December, January, and then maybe February. Like 4 months. That's better than the 6 months. Yeah, that's better than the 6 months.
Because like, bro, once it's like October, it starts getting cold, fam. Like,
right, yeah.
It starts getting cold, and then like the snow is here till like April, and you're like, why?
That's actually that's one thing that I've actually been really I really wanted to emphasize in the music, in my in the album that I'm working on, is this kind of wintry feeling. This very cold. This very cold.
Dark.
Dark. Yeah, but like it's not dark in like a
not like sinister.
Yeah, not saying like you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah,
not like that. Like
just dark, like gloomy.
Kind of gloomy. Yeah. Actually, Midnight Blue is a good example. Which that's one of the songs I have out right now. Is Midnight Blue? I mean, that song is literally just about like bussing home. Like, but the way I describe it on stage is like this song. Yeah, it's a song about bussing home in the middle of the night, sad and alone. And it's like, I think that more than anything is very much a staple of Winnipeg life.
Yeah.
I feel like we all go through that. But yeah, I wanted to emphasize that wintry vibe for not a Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
Not December, no. January.
Yeah.
Like that wintry vibe. And actually, one of the songs on it is literally called Winter into Spring. I think nailing that vibe was super important for me, And like the album itself feels like, you're going through like seasons, both like seasons in Winnipeg, also seasons through like, my own emotional like state of mind and everything, Like I wanted that vibe on the album, and I think, I think it's really good,
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
And hopefully it's coming out this year. I really, really, really want this to finally be out. Because again, it's been sitting on my laptop gathering dust for so long.
I know someone that was working on an album for like 10 years and finally released it. But he was a perfectionist and he wanted everything to be perfect. And he wanted to get his band together. He wanted all the studio recordings to be perfect. So that's, that's how it works for some people.
I feel like
everyone has their own process.
Yeah. I feel like every artist could relate to some level, though, just like whether it's like 2 songs, 5 songs, 10 songs, whatever, an album, you know what I mean? Just sitting, collecting dust, and you're just like, man, I should get this out.
Exactly. Like I just got sick of it. Like, come on, let's just find someone and work with them already. Find a mix. Like that's one of the main reasons why it hasn't come out yet, is because I've been struggling to find like a person to mix and master it.
Right.
And I'm like, man, just find someone. Yeah. Just find. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just find and like again, like I feel it, but I do feel like I did find the perfect person with Brett. Thankfully enough, I think it's like, this is good. This is great. It keeps the rawness, but it adds the kind of like space in the mix that I'm looking for. It's like finally we're getting stuff out.
Facts.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like every artist like kind of like starts to get into like their groove when they find the right engineer. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to find like a successful artist who doesn't have a specific engineer. Like they're like, this is my person. You know what I mean? Like
finding like your team.
Yeah.
And also, sorry, good.
No. Oh, I was just gonna say, well, if you're looking for someone in the future, I'd be happy to work with you.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm not like a sound engineer by trade, but I'm pretty good. I would still call myself intermediate, and my rates would reflect that, obviously. So.
Okay.
But if you're looking for a professional, I am not. I am not that. But I am.
Well,
I am good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's that like the two main things holding me back were that, and also like getting a grant, like writing grants. Like I still don't have it. I still don't have one. I'm just like going forward with Brett just because like I'm.
Yeah.
Man, like,
there's the thing, like grants are great, but you can't rely on grants to run your business or run your music career. So it's like grants are supposed to be like supplementary. You know what I mean? So it's like on top of like all the other like revenues you receive, right? But the hard thing is like when you start, like there are no other revenues. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So grants
no.
kind of like becomes like the foundation, right? But with that said, grants, that's something I can help you with.
Yeah,
He can help you with the audio stuff.
I
Grants,
actually
I can help you with that.
I actually did want to talk to y'all about that. Like sometime, like I wanted to mention that again. Like I'd really love to work with you guys on that.
Solid,
Yeah.
Sure.
solid.
Absolutely,
We'll
yeah.
have a conversation off camera.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah,
Alright.
I don't think people would be interested.
Yeah. Well, we can't give everyone that information.
Well,
anyway.
that too.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, yeah.
Facts.
Here's my social security number.
I didn't mean it like that, but that's good.
But yeah,
That's good.
No, I think I'm reaching a point where I'm just like, I'm just at a point of like, fuck it, man, just run and go for it. Just
Fuck it. Let's
just
get it.
run for the
Yeah.
for the finish line.
Yeah.
I'm tired of like, like gotta search for the right person, gotta search for this.
Right.
But I want to do this, but this and that, and that's
Right.
holding me back. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just so over myself, man.
Yeah.
I'm so over it.
I know exactly the feeling, man. I wonder if that's like a generational thing, because like I feel like Gen Z's like we don't, you know what I mean? We're just like we say we want to do things, but then we never do things. Like,
I think
you know
it's a
what
20s thing, man. It's like you reach a point
Yeah.
in your 20s,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like mid 20s, like mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
You're like, I have all this passion, I have all these ideas, of all
Yeah.
this. Yeah, don't mean to toot my own horn.
Yeah.
Toot my own horn here, but I have all this talent. I have all
Yeah.
these. I don't want to waste my talent to
Yeah.
just do nothing. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like I know I could be better than average, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like this
yeah.
and that. I'm holding myself.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I realize like the things that are holding me back is all in here.
Yeah.
And like obviously like everyone goes through that, and like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no shame in like having mental. Like, I mean I have ADHD. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
dyslexic, and I'm also not very business minded. You
Yeah.
know, like and like
Very few artists are.
yeah.
but like being an artist almost means you're neurodivergent in some ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
oh yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's
You
like-
can't be like you have to have something going
yeah,
on up
yeah.
here to be
You're
an
on the
artist.
spectrum somehow, buddy.
Big time.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think one thing that has helped and that has helped dramatically was having more of like a community, having a music community. Like even talking to you guys, like
Yeah.
I came into this like kind of unsure about how this is gonna go, and we were talking
Right.
about a lot of feelings and emotions. And
Right.
Yeah.
but like I feel really good about having like get all this out. Like
Yeah.
I've said these things so many times to my friends. I've had all these conversations with so many people in my
Right.
life, and it's been good to like talk to people
Yeah.
about these things, and
Facts.
they get it.
Facts.
It's like it's so easy to like just sit alone with these thoughts and just
Facts.
Mhm.
and like I used to be honestly, there's a part of me that still is kind of an outsider. There's a
Mhm.
part of me that still feels like I'm always like on the outside of
I
things.
resonate.
Yeah, and
I
like I'm not
resonate.
really a part of all these communities. Like I'm not a part. Like but like I've honestly like meeting like the Rangers and meeting like all these.
Man, shout out.
And Emmanuel and Eman and
Yeah.
my good friend Karina. Shout out.
Hey,
Korea.
are you going to the show? At the
yeah.
coming up at the the brewery
Brewery.
with
Did it already
like
happen?
Nashville. Did it already happen?
Yeah, it already happened.
No way.
No.
I thought it was.
No, I missed
it was
it
next
too.
week Monday.
No, it was this week. Yeah, I missed it too. No, it's all good. I'm actually, I'm gonna be. They're putting together a band. Well, I'm still. Well, they
like
had me-
Karina.
Yeah, Karina. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're putting together a more fleshed out band, and I'm gonna be a part of that. So look
That's
forward to
fine.
that as well. Shout out Karina.
Shout out.
Karina Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Two things I wanted to say off what you were saying. For the first thing is that we as Vybe, we want to start an artist like a support group.
Yes.
I like-
Oh my god.
And like when we say support group,
We
we
were talking
don't.
about that at
Yeah,
Swim,
yeah. We don't mean like come together and like it's not like an AA group or like what I mean. We're not singing kumbaya, like it's just like no, like
My name is Marshall, and I'm a musician.
yeah, exactly. I'm a chronic musician.
I think my Instagram bio is literally professional starving artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. But no, it's just like I think it's really healthy, when you just have that supportive community,
Yeah.
people around like
It changes
know,
everything, dude.
everything, man, like 100%.
Dude.
And then go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, like I was gonna say, like we've all felt like outsiders. Like I felt like an outsider too. And the community we're trying to build, the Vybe Network, is an all-inclusive community
Yeah.
that is open for artists that want to grow.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Get me in there, man.
That's the
Get me
only.
in.
You're in. That's the only condition that you.
Son,
The only condition you have to fulfill is that you want to grow
Yeah.
and you want to grow with other people.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because a lot of artists, they say they want that, but they don't really.
No,
they don't really
no.
wanna
Like
do
the
that,
industry,
right?
like just not just the industry, but everything is very like cliquey. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everyone, like everything's very cliquey and
Yeah.
gatekeepy,
Mm.
and it's like, yeah, man. Like for us, we just want a community of real ones, man. Like I joke around. And I say we're gonna be the kings of the misfits. You know?
Yeah.
Like, but no. The second thing I want to talk about is like Swim, bro. Like at Swim, man, when you like opened up and like that was. Man, that moment, I
With
like
the Neurodivergent panel.
yeah, it was
Oh,
so beautiful.
dude.
And remember the tall,
Yeah.
tall matey guy, Dre.
Yeah.
Dre,
Dre.
like
He spoke
yeah.
last.
Oh,
Yeah,
such
he-
a sweet guy.
man, we'll get him on the podcast too. Like, and I
Yes.
connected with him after that because I'm
Me
like,
too.
I love like for me, it's like I love when people like lead with your heart and like aren't scared to be vulnerable because that's how I've always operated. And I know like that doesn't come natural to everyone, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like again. Feeling like the outsider looking in, you know what I mean? Like I've had lots of situations where like I feel like I had to like play a role,
Yeah.
and I got to a point in my life where it's like I don't want to play a role. Like man,
What do you
I could be
mean?
a nerd and a gangster. Fuck that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like that's that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like I could bump 50
love
Cent and go watch like the Hobbit. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
The thing
know,
is,
like-
the thing about that is, like, I guarantee you, like, you know, most rappers are massive nerds.
yeah, bro.
Like
For sure,
Like, look at
bro.
someone like Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, or
So-
even, like, again, like the Rangers. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they have tons of video game references.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Soldier
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z references.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
that's
his
true.
music
Yeah,
and stuff like
even
that.
even like Snoop Dogg. Like I
Yeah.
think he did like Twitch streaming for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was gaming.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was gaming on Twitch.
There's
It's
this
crazy.
there's this funny clip where Snoop is like he's streaming and he like rage quits a game.
And leaves the stream on.
Yeah,
for-
he leaves the
forever.
stream. He left the stream. He didn't turn off the stream. Even, like the stream was on for like a couple hours.
That's old head grandpa vibe.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how any of this.
I forgot, bro. Like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh man, that's funny.
Doesn't even know what does that button do.
Yeah. Am I still live? Is it still on?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh.
All right, yo, okay. Yeah, that was really cool. Just letting conversation flow. But I think we have like maybe like another like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out there to still have like heading a little bit more direction.
Alright.
Since you already talked about like upcoming releases and shows
Yeah.
and all that, I was thinking, we ask you some of our questions that we had in mind.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, cool. My first question is like, is there anything else outside of like the creative space that like you have interest in? Like, I don't know, like do you like hiking? Do you like cooking? Do you
Oh,
like traveling? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are
I-
your interests?
Oh man, I do love cooking. I love making like
Same, bro.
yeah. I actually made for context, we're filming this just after Easter, and I made this really great like no bake cheesecake. Oh, it was so, and it had like caramel drizzle on top with like Biscoff.
And you like
Oh,
freeze it?
yeah, you put it in the fridge. Yeah,
That's my
oh,
favorite kind of
so-
cheesecake. It's so like
so good,
luscious
yeah.
and decadent and
Yeah. Actually, my favorite dessert that I've ever made. I haven't made it in a while. I need to make it again sometime soon. But it was a chocolate lava cake.
Oh
You
my,
remember that?
yeah, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
They're like so nice and gooey on the inside and just like
yeah.
chocolate.
Specifically, okay. There's
you can
mul-
tell I love my desserts.
Yeah, oh, dude, it's criminal. I have a horrible sweet tooth.
Me
Man.
too.
I love sweets. I love sugar. When Christmas comes around, like my mom.
It's nice to relate to something. He's always hating, bro.
You know what's crazy?
He's
no,
always hating.
it's because like it's a blessing and a curse for me. But I used to love sweets until I started having severe dental problems.
Okay, yeah,
So
that would kill it.
I stopped eating sweets, which
Yeah.
is good because my sugar intake is way lower. But
Yeah.
it's also kind of sad because I want
I
to
know,
relate.
yeah.
So I'm like, you guys go off. I'm good.
Oh, I'm so. I love Reese's, man. I love peanut butter
Me
and
too,
chocolate
me too.
stuff. Specifically, peanut butter and chocolate stuff is so.
Coffee Crisp actually used to be my favorite. But,
Really?
But
Yeah.
I really like
Yeah.
Reese's
That's a
stuff.
good one. Yeah. No, like
Yeah.
the thing is, I have to like sometimes when I'm like grocery shopping. You know
Yeah.
what? You know, I know why they do this, but it really is like when you're like at the you know you're checking out
Right.
know,
Yeah.
your groceries. And
And
like they have all like the chocolate
candies
bar,
and
like
chocolate and-
specifically the Reese's. I have
yeah.
to like hold myself back, like nope. No. Especially when they're on sale.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But no, I really love making desserts.
That's
I
what's
love. I made many pies in my life. Desserts specific. Cooking for myself is always a challenge though. Like I've been recently trying to figure out because I'm trying to go on a diet. I'm trying to like start dieting and like
Okay.
I'm trying to go like more like high fiber, high protein,
Nice.
low carb. Like I'm trying to figure out how to like actually, fun fact about me, I cannot eat poultry. I'm allergic to poultry.
Like
So,
all kind of poultry, so like
chicken, turkey,
eggs,
duck.
chicken.
Well, eggs I can have.
Milk.
Milk I can have. That's not poultry. Milk?
No, it's not.
No.
It's a cow.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a cow, man.
That's fair. That's dairy. That's okay.
That's, yeah. No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
lactose
Okay,
intolerant,
okay,
but
okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, I can't have. I can have eggs, but I can't have chicken, turkey, or duck. I do want to get a test sometime soon to see like if I still have it, because like sometimes
Damn, duck is good, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, I've heard. But like, so that it's hard because that cuts off a lot of like my dietary paths. So I'm trying to go more like eat more fish. I love salmon. I love cod.
Lobster,
I've never had lobster.
bro.
I need to try lobster.
Lobster and crab.
Yeah.
I'm going to Newfoundland next month, so I'm gonna have some fresh seafood out there. It's gonna be
Ooh,
real nice.
nice.
I'm really looking forward to it.
When I went to
Jealous.
Portugal, my girlfriend's mom, she made us this amazing like fish stir fry thing. It was so good. Oh my gosh, the fish because the thing is Portugal is right next to the ocean, so
Yes.
they have fish for cheap.
Yeah.
So but it was so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I'm such a foodie.
I am
such
a
foodie.
I am a foodie.
It's so
I
hard.
want to start a food vlog.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Yeah, I actually started a cooking show actually a while ago. I want to.
Man, if you ever do it, please, I would love to be a guest
well,
or co-host.
You guys should start a food vlog because he wants to start with me, but I'm not as invested in the food.
Yeah, I hate this
Dude.
guy, bro. It's always killing my vibes.
Let's do it. But I have a cooking show. I need to bring it back because it's been kind of dormant for a while. It's called Neurodivergent Cooking Neurodivergent Kitchen.
That sounds perfect
Yeah.
for me, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
where we just actually the thing is we spin a wheel,
Right.
and whatever it lands on, we have to make whatever we have in the fridge. We have to make it with.
that's amazing.
And it's insane. And the thing is, I want to bring that back, but more is like it used to be very heavily edited videos.
Okay.
But that takes so much effort.
It does.
I'm like, let's bring it back as a live stream or something.
I was
you know?
just about to
Yeah,
say live stream that
Keep
shit.
it
Yeah,
more-
yeah.
keep
You ever
it
seen
more
like Cooking
simple.
with Kaya?
No. What is
Oh
that?
man, is this American lady who went viral for just like cooking on live stream, man? And she was going, cooking with Kaya,
Aw.
cooking with Kaya. It's so fun.
Nice.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a little bit different for her because when she was a woman and she was highly sexualizing the streams, but
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, we can go Magic Mike on this shit.
You gotta flaunt it if you got it.
We could go Magic Mike on this, bro.
Hey, that would also sell pretty well.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Do you have other questions? Or?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Oh,
Yeah,
that
let's
was
ask
great.
a couple more.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so now we're gonna do our rapid fire action.
That's
Sorry, man, I'll just
yeah.
Hit me.
No, it's chill. Are you more of a
that light one.
That
Oh.
light went off.
are you more of a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl. Yeah, night owl.
Okay.
Super groggy in the morning.
So what's your go-to? Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee all the way.
Mocha.
Okay.
What do you prefer, city life or nature?
Nature.
Yeah.
No.
Somewhere in between, maybe.
Facts.
Live close to a park, but still be connected to the
Yeah,
city.
I want to be just an hour outside of the city. So
Yeah.
nothing too crazy.
Yeah. What's your earliest memory of an artist that inspired you or made you want to make music?
That's a rapid fire question.
Yep.
Earliest memory of an artist. I mean, I saw Weird Al Yankovic when I was very
Okay.
young.
When you said you just did the comedic songs, I was gonna ask you if you listened to Weird Al.
Oh yeah, Weird Al.
Did you meet him?
Bo Burnham specifically.
I didn't meet him, but I went to one of his concerts when he came through Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And I listened to a lot of Weird Al in the LimeWire days.
Oh,
when
LimeWire.
yeah, when downloading music
Yeah.
was the thing.
Yeah.
And I listened to his cringy, nerdy songs, but it was funny because he always he had this weird thing about him where it's
Weird
just-
Al, Bo Burnham is even bigger of a
Oh,
comedic
Bo Burnham's hilarious.
My God, I have Inside. It isn't Special Inside. I have the soundtrack on vinyl. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Weird Al is actually, I listened to Weird Al before I even knew what hip hop was. And then, it was,
That's a hilarious way to introduce you to hip hop. That's really
it's
funny.
so weird because, I didn't consider Weird Al hip hop, but then he had a few songs that were kind of rappy with the pace that he goes
Amish
at
Paradise.
and the way that he rhymes too.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
rap the entirety of Amish Paradise
Yeah.
from memory.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I know a few of his songs from memory for sure.
I would do that now, but I don't think we can legally do that on the podcast.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
I don't know.
Probably have it copyrighted.
I don't know about all these stupid rules these days. Let's say, so what do you enjoy more, being in the studio or on the stage?
Studio.
All right.
I'm trying to learn how to be on stage more, but studios really where I belong.
Okay, I think that's good for rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
Cool.
right.
All right. I guess we should slowly wrap up this session.
Yeah.
Mr. Marshall.
Thanks
It
for
was
having me,
such
guys.
a pleasure to have you on.
Pleasure to
Man,
be
that
here.
was amazing conversation. I always love learning something new about someone, like even if it's someone that I've known for years, you know what I mean? Like there's always something new you can learn about them. And it was really nice learning a lot about you, man. I have to check out your YouTube channel, man. Like what? This guy just
Yeah,
casually
that's
has
crazy.
like a 500,000
I didn't know that.
followers.
That's so cool. It was a pleasure
Just
having you.
casually, like that's fire, bro. Like that's amazing. I have to check out your content.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if you ever do anything cooking, please
Yes.
call a brother up.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yo, I'm your kid. I don't like you. It's about time to shine.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff on the channel on my channel that you'll see like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's okay. I'm probably not gonna do a deep vibe. Don't worry about it. But definitely gonna nose around a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, man. Before we wrap up, where can people follow you on Instagram and TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of that stuff, streaming platforms?
I guess my YouTube channel, Marshall Does Stuff. That's the. But I also have a music YouTube channel, Marshall Riley. You can.
How do you spell that?
That's MARSHAL RILEY.
Perfect.
But I think Instagram, I'm also there. I think it's Marshal of the Law. Let me just double check. I forget my Instagram handle.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Somehow I know
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
How do you? Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, you can follow me, Marshal of the Law on Instagram, where I post updates about. That's where you can see all the updates on like what I'm doing, or the music I'm putting out, the shows I'm doing. That's where you can get all my updates on what I'm doing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't think there's anything else. Donate to my Patreon.
Yeah.
Starving artist.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's awesome, bro. Fire, bro. Thank you for coming on, Marshall.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah.
appreciate it.
It was a pleasure having you. Thank you, Vybe Fam, for tuning in. Tune in next week when we have our next guest on. Thank you so much.
Boom. Have a blessed day.
Vibes.